dudes, it is always your fault. On some real stuff, bro. This one gonna be a real. I'm gonna title this real. Real. It's always your fault. It's always your fault, bro. I'm gonna go on a long tangent about this, bro. It's always your fault. I'm gonna say this 20 million times during this video because I want it to get through your head. It's always your fault. All right. So I'm trying to see how I'm gonna attack this. So I'm gonna give a random. I'm gonna just start off with a random scenario, right? Say you get with a girl, right? I've heard this story many times. Say you get with a girl, right? And everything's lovey-dovey. Y'all going through the honeymoon phase. You know, it's typical. Y'all gonna be fucking every 2 seconds. You know, she gonna seem like the perfect human being for you, like just perfect. It may last a month, 2 months, 3 months. It may even last 6 months, a year. And in your mind, you said, hey, one of two things that you decide to do. You say, hey, I'm gonna get this chick pregnant, or I'm gonna marry this chick. Do you see my face? It's a face of disappointment. I've heard this story so many times, bro. So many times, bro. I just want y'all niggas to like understand this shit. Look, and okay, so you marry her, you have a kid, right? And she starts to change up. She starts to like act different. You know, it's just something that you just like, yeah, the vibe ain't it? Like, mm, mm, mm. Now you starting to say, I'm having marital issues, or I'm having baby mama drama. And most dudes will be like, oh yeah, she started acting crazy, this, that, and the third. You know, I don't know what's wrong with her. You calling all bitches and hoes and all that type of shit. But me personally, and if anybody came to me saying some dumb shit like that, I'm gonna be like, nigga, it's your fault. See, this is just me attacking like this scenario. I'm gonna talk about different scenarios, right? This scenario. All right, so again, when you first get in a relationship, you're gonna have that honeymoon phase. You're both gonna have masks on. Like you're not gonna show who the real you are. You're not gonna show your real self, right? Because you're trying to put up a persona of like, hey, I'm that nigga, or she's trying to put up the persona of, hey, I'm that girl for you. I'm your ride or die. I'm gonna be there through thick and thin. We know that 99.9999999% of the time ain't true. The only true ride or die that you got in life is your mom. That's the only true ride or die. Everything else is conditional, right? So she acting like, hey, I'm your ride or die. I'm gonna be with you through thick and thin, and you fall for it. Now, women are great liars. Women are great actors. They gonna act like if it's another part. It's a part two of that video where I was like, oh, if you want to be that nigga she trying to lock down and that she find cute or whatever, like she find as like hubby material or whatever. But there's a caveat in that. If you don't know game, like if you don't know that these women gonna be lying to you when they doing that shit, like when they feel that way about you, like she probably gonna lie about a lot of shit, then oh Lord, this damn AC just turned on. It'll probably like she'll probably you'll probably go crazy dealing with that shit. You probably go crazy dealing with that shit because you like, damn, like it's clear she like me, like she doing all this, that, and the third for me after this long, and you know it's just not a honeymoon, like so you'll fuck around and go crazy off that shit. Women will lie to your ass, and they know how to lie. Well, no, if you really pay attention, if you listen, like really fucking listen to what the shit they say, or look at the shit they do, for real, just look at the shit they do, you'll be able to peep. But yeah, a lot of dudes they fall for this this act that they put on. So you fucked around, gave her what she wanted. Cause a lot of dudes don't understand this. Is that woman wants that kid, bro. She wants to be connected to you for life. And a lot of y'all Jews, y'all just willy nilly with it. Like, all right, I'm gonna fucking nut in this girl. I'm just nut, whatever. You know, we just gonna have a kid, whatever. And nigga, she got what she wanted out of you, bro. She has control over you now, nigga. She has control. Cause look, bro, the the way the how do I put this? The way the child care system, I guess, is ran is gonna always they're gonna always is beneficial to women, bro. As simple as that. 99.999% of the times they're gonna give custody to the woman, even if she ain't shit. She probably got to be a fucking crackhead or something doing crazy ass shit for you to get custody. So it's against you, right? It's against you. So why be willy nilly with with your cum like that? With your seed? Why be willy nilly with a thing that she want, which is marriage, and you just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give her marriage. Like I'm just gonna whatever. It will work it out. It'll work out. Or she's showing you bad signs. So I'm gonna tell you, if you again, if you really pay attention, bro, like a lot of shit in life is just paying the fuck attention, bro. Paying attention to people's actions, their patterns, what the fuck they got going on around them. That's all it is, man. You pay attention, bro. A lot of women's red flags will come out. Like it'll be like little shit they do. Like I'm gonna give you an example. I was talking to this one chick one time, right? And we went to an establishment. Like we would be in an establishment together, right? And after a while we started talking. But then I realized one time, well, she did that shit twice with two different people. But one time I realized she basically like broke off from me and started trying to talk to this like one dude, right? And this is before like I ain't asked for her number. She asked for my number. This is before like I was like, okay, we could be talking. Like it was just like, we here together, whatever. All right. I realized she was sitting there talking to this one dude, and her whole goal of talking to this one dude was to get me jealous. And I'm gonna make a video of like certain things that women do that you probably shouldn't. It's gonna be like levels. Like, hey, she probably trying to fuck. She fucking with you, but she trying to get your attention. All the way up to like, hey, nah, fuck all that. Don't deal with that shit. Probably fuck or whatever, but don't deal with that shit. Not serious at least, right? But she was talking to a dude, and I was like, and the thing is that I was walking out the establishment. Shawty like started like staring my ass down, and I'm like, yo, the whole goal of you doing this shit was to try to get me jealous, so I could ask for your number. You're trying to push me along. And that's a toxic ass way, right? So I noticed that red flag, and I was like, nah, like, eh, eh, she cute, but eh, like I'm good, right? I'm good. Like I'll probably hit, but no, right? So you gotta notice those red flags early to fuck on, bro. You gotta notice the red flags. I have something about other people, but I ain't gonna talk about that. You gotta notice those red flags. So a lot of y'all dudes will sit there and try to marry a chick to see if she change. Nigga, that ain't gonna change her. She, you're basically giving her what she want out of life, which is the marriage. She also got control of you because she could just one day decide to be like, I ain't really feeling him like that, or this is when I could strike and take half his shit, and you're fucked. So you're giving her marriage. You're giving the thing that she needs to be chasing off bat while she's showing you red flags. So she's gonna always do that thing to try to get more power out of the situation. And you gotta notice shit like that. Like you just bro, pay the fuck attention, bro. Pay attention, bro. You give her a kid, she got power over your ass, nigga. Nothing in a chick not gonna change her, bro. Having a kid with a chick not gonna change her, bro. It's just gonna have them show you who the real them is quicker. Two, a few things that you could do to have a chick show you who they are quicker. You could live with them, have a kid, get married. Those are the three things that you can do. The quickest way is you wanna know a chick for real, move in with her, or y'all move in together, marriage, or have a kid, bro. You will know that chick instantly. Well, not instantly, because they still going some chicks good with that shit. Some women are very good with it. Again, if you want to get to know a chick, y'all move in together. No, I got another one. I have another one. Y'all move in together. You lend her money, right? You have a baby or marriage, bro. I'm gonna speak about that lending shit just a little bit, right, bro? I always tell like my thought about it, and I've told people if you don't have the money to lend out someone, do not lend out no money, bro. If you can't live without that money, don't ever lend no money. Now I've had people, I've lent people money, women, and it's like, damn, when it's time to collect, it's like I gotta go through a whole bunch of shit to collect this shit because they lack accountability. They thought, oh yeah, you lending me this money, I could probably, you know, fuck you a few times, give you some head or something, do something with you, and I'll pay it back. No, I want my money. I don't give a fuck what you did. When he agreed to this, I ain't tell you, yeah, I just need some head, whatever. That's yeah, that's beside the point. But yeah, bro, it's your fault. Uh, this probably gonna be a long ad. This probably gonna be like 30 minutes. It's your fault why you got baby mama drama, why you got marriage problems. It's your fault because you didn't notice the red flags. As a man, you supposed to be on game, bro. Like you supposed to know some shit. You supposed to have experience and have experience in life to where let me put this. Yeah, let me put it on that because this shit probably choppy as hell. You're supposed to have experience in life to where a girl do some shit, or she thinks she about to do some shit with you, or she thinks she about to get away with some shit, and you like, nah, we're not even gonna get into that because I already know how this gonna go. I have a few scenarios, not a few scenarios, but I have a few life experiences where I had to extricate myself from a situation because I already knew how it was about to go. I have a situation where I tried to extricate myself from a situation, but it was some older ass nigga just he didn't peep game and he didn't know what the fuck was going on, so he started tripping out. And I'm like, nigga, like how the fuck you this old and you still falling for shit like that? You gotta see the forest through the trees, bro. Whatever the fuck the damn saying is. You gotta be able to see some shit. Like you gotta see the like, hey, like I probably shouldn't go here because there's like a killer down the way, and this is gonna fuck me up. So let me go over here. Let me. Ugh. Now I'm gonna talk about the standpoint of life. It's your fault why you are where you are in life. When you're a kid, yeah, things may happen to you. You may not grow up in the best of situations, but from the ages of like I'll say about 13 and up, you are you have full control of where you're gonna be in life. And yeah, say you got some shitty ass parents, like then maybe it could take an effect. But if you got shitty ass parents after the age that you like 18, bro, you need to start, you know, doing stuff with your life to make it better for the future. A lot of dudes like to blame different things. Oh, it's this person's fault. This person ain't do that. This person tricked me. This that da 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 da. This girl yada yada. No, no. You decided to mess with that girl. You decided to go out to that party. You decided to party every 2 seconds. You decided to chase after this, chase after that. You decided to hang around with your ain't shit at homeboys. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this is one dude, bro, that really made me realize this shit. I was like, I had to be out 20 or 19. There's a dude named Devontae. I went to elementary. I went to fifth grade and middle school with him. And we were connected for a little bit. I remember one time he just sat like he was just sitting there like we was smoking. Well, I don't wanna, we was sitting around, we was doing some shit. All right. And he told me he was like, "Yo, like I'm trying to elevate my life." And he said he had a friend, and he was like, "Yo, it's some friends that I might have to cut off, get away from to elevate in life." And at the time, I didn't get it. I was like, "Yo, like those are people though. Why you gotta why you gotta cut them out to?" He was like, "Yo, like they're stuck in this way of you know not really trying to upgrade their life basically, and I'm in the mode where I want to do something in life, so I gotta cut them off." And it took me a while to understand that shit. I was like, damn, like that's kind of cruel. Well, it didn't take me a while. I started to understand after a little bit. Then I got it. I was like, damn, you gotta watch the people around you. You gotta look. You gotta again. I think I said it. You gotta audit your life. You gotta look at life. No, no, no. That's another video idea. But I'm gonna just put it in this one. You gotta audit your life and see what's going on around you. Be like, damn, I don't really like this. I don't like the trajectory that I'm going. I want to go here, but keeping this in my life, then this, then this, then this, then this, then this crap, that crap. I wanted to be over here. I have a target over here, but I'm gonna end up all the way over here because I decided to keep certain things in my life, and now it's fucking me up. It goes back to you are where you are in life because of your actions, bro. Don't blame nobody else, man. Yeah, you may have not have grew up in the best of situations. I'm gonna talk about myself. I game too much. I play the game too much. I game way too much, man. I'm thinking about selling my Xbox because just at least that aspect of it can get out of my way. I can keep that like nah. But I game too much, and I could have been light years ahead of where I am right now if it wasn't for that simple vice of gaming. I've been a gamer ever since I was 4 years old. I remember my brother had a Nintendo 64. I'll be playing Madden on that Nintendo 64 while they playing outside. Especially when I feel like it that day. I'm nah. They can go out, or I'm on the computer. We had a computer in my mom's room, and I'll just be in my mom's room, just on the computer, playing some Disney game, watching some show on the TV, whatever. I've always had those vices. There's been times in life where I've kicked it, and I was like, damn, like, I'm actually proud of myself for kicking that shit. But yeah, that's a vice that either I need to moderate or I need to kick out of my life, like for good. You gotta look at your life and be like, damn, it's nobody else's fault. It's all this stupid shit that I do. It's not productive. I don't have a huge thing against smoking because one, I used to smoke. Well, even if I didn't, it doesn't mean that I wouldn't have a huge thing up against it. But one, I used to smoke, so I get it a little bit. But A lot of people be smoking and doing all this. It's like, bro, you not, you don't got what you need in life. The only time I'm smoking again, I ever smoke again, is when I'm probably about 50 something and um I'm set. I'm good. I'm having congratulatory smoke session. I'm gonna just congratulate myself and pat myself on the back right now. I'm proud of myself for getting here. I'm very hard on myself. I think about life a lot. Like I think about where I'm going. I had two people within the past about 3 months talk to me and be like, "Yo, like you're at a better spot in life than a lot of people your age. A lot of people your age had help along the way, had this, that, and the third. Me personally, I ain't really have no help. My ex, she helped me. She held me down, when things wasn't going right for me. But other than that, I didn't really have help. I didn't have nobody to teach me to like, hey, I need to do this, that, and the third. You need to watch out for this. I ain't had nobody really to teach me that shit. But I still look at myself and be like, damn, I knew this was wrong. I knew this was gonna hold me back, and I still decided to do it. I still decided to, you know, be out here smoking, fucking with certain women, um, playing games and shit. Not applying myself. You know, the only thing that happened to me that was like just a strike of luck. It was real stupid. It was like a string of things that happened. I had a trucking accident. It was just a string of shit that happened to have that shit happen. But it's still not an excuse. Life happens. Things are gonna happen. Misfortunes. I was supposed to get up off my ass and be like, hey, nah, I can't let this hold me back. Or at least get up off my ass sooner than that and be like, nah, I can't let this hold me back. So everything that's happened in my life, I be like, that's my fault. I don't put that shit on nobody else. You can ask anybody that I know. I don't put shit on them. I don't put, you know, whatever either we had going on or, my life. I don't put that shit on nobody else because I take responsibility. It's all about taking responsibility, bro. That's why I said it's your fault. It's all about taking responsibility of your life. They say, this is a long rant, but they say the you give basically you give power to whatever you blame. And this I'm gonna just go on a tangent. I told you this is gonna be a long ass video. That's why I don't like black people always saying, "Oh, the white man this, the white man that, da 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 da." I don't like that shit because the white man ain't doing shit to you right now, and you giving power to the white man by consistently putting blame on him for why you not where you at in life, like where you want to be in life. I ain't come from much. I ain't I ain't come from truth be told. I ain't come from shit. I'm not where I'm at, where I want to be in life, but I can see myself getting there. There's no reason. Well, because some people got shitty ass parents. I had a good mom. I said that. Some people had some shitty ass moms. Just looking back, some of y'all had some shitty ass moms, man. Shitty ass parents in general. But my mom wasn't perfect, but she kept my head straight. My mom told me like a lot of different shit because she would smoke and then she would just come talk to me. I'd be like, "What?" Like that was her thing. She would go outside, smoke a little something, something, and she'll just come talk to me about random shit, and I'll just soak it up. Like, hmm, does this make sense? Like, this is, can I apply this to life? And a lot of shit I can apply to life, bro. But I ain't come from much, bro, and I'm on an upward trajectory because I try to take ownership of what I have going on in life. Again, life happens. Um, you may fuck with a chick one night, rubber break, and now you got a kid with a chick you don't even know. Life goes on, man, and you got to keep going. You got to take ownership. You got to be like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have been just fucking around like so much. Maybe I should have, been focused on my purpose, focused on my grind, focused on different shit, and I would have avoided that. You gotta take responsibility, bro. Gotta take responsibility for what happened in your life, man. Simple as that. I ain't got much more to say. You gotta take responsibility, bro. So yeah, I hope y'all start taking responsibility. I hope y'all start looking around in life and being like, let me stop doing that. Let me stop hanging around this, that, and the third. Let me stop doing this. Because a lot of shit, a lot of growth is about stop doing shit. That's where a lot of growth comes from. You ain't got to do more. You got to do less. I'm out.